Hello, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Wanted to, I felt obligated almost to make this video in response to the allegations that were made toward an ICO platform that just earlier today I had posted a video about expressing my excitement and eagerness to join and all of that. And about an hour after I posted the video, I found out. I heard about it, and that is of course, the Ethconnect development team scandal, right? And when I heard that, I was absolutely shocked. I said, "There's no way." And I did a little bit of research, and I'm like, "Wow, really? This is what happened?" Okay. And for those of you who are unaware, this is what I'm talking about. Someone pulled this image off of Ethconnect's white paper and somehow recognized that this person here was not Kenjiro Tamakiro, but was in fact this person, Shu Tanaka. So he reaches out to him via Twitter and says, "Hey, look what I found. Are you a part of this organization called Ethconnect?" And Shu responds by saying, "Hell no, I have no idea what that's all about, but thank you for pointing that out." And that is amazing to me. I don't know if amazing is really the right adjective to use, but I am certainly shocked, because when I look at this, when I look at Ethconnect and what they have accomplished thus far, which albeit not much, I mean, they've got their landing page, their dashboard, their white paper, everything suggests that a lot of time and a lot of effort was put into this. This was not something that was put together overnight. This has been months in the making. And whether the development team is real or not, what I can tell you about their development team is that they're not dummies. Okay? These are highly educated people who have been able to accomplish what they've accomplished so far. And what I find almost impossible to believe is that this room of educated, highly intelligent individuals, no one raised their hand in that meeting and said, doing this is probably a bad idea. You are going after the biggest name in the crypto lending space. You are going after BitConnect in just your name alone. Okay, a $1.5 billion organization, you're coming after them. So you're not even trying to fly under the radar. You are trying to make the biggest splash that you possibly can. And to polish that off, you think that you're going to put someone else's face on your website? The face of a Japanese man on a Japanese website based out of Japan. I mean, I know there's a whole lot of people that live out there, but I mean, come on. Why would you do that? And not just any guy, okay? This guy right here is somebody, okay? He's actually a professor somewhere. Let's take a look. Shu Tanaka images. Oh, there he is. And there he is again. And there he is a third time. What I don't see anywhere, and I've already looked at this. I've been looking at this for the last few hours now. What I don't see is this picture. This very picture of this, of him wearing this suit with that tie. That picture is nowhere. Okay. So here he is, right here. He's got his own website. So this guy is a professor with published articles, and I mean, so this guy is in his own right kind of famous, right? So you're going to take an image of a famous Japanese guy and put him on your website claiming that he's somebody that he's not, and you think that you're going to get away with that. I don't see how something like that could have fallen through the cracks. But what I can tell you is that this picture and this picture, it's the same. No one pulled this image from anywhere. What they did was they took this photo, which is this one, and they took the head and just put it on the shoulders of someone else. How do I know that? Because of the hair. And if you look closely, you can tell. The hair in this picture and the hair in this picture are identical. He's got the messy, sexy look, and you can't duplicate that down to the hair twice. You just can't do it. Where's the other one? There was another one in here. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Here's the real photo right here. And as you can see that they've just taken the head off of this photo and put it on the head of someone else. Okay? And this is something else that I know. I was on this white paper, this very white paper here, on the 23rd. That was 2 days ago. Okay? Ethconnect didn't even announce their existence, really, not on Bitcoin Talk anyway, until the 22nd at 9 o'clock in the morning. On the 22nd, they made their big unveiling on Bitcoin Talk. Their white paper let's see. Their white paper was edited last on, where is it? Last modified on the 22nd. So, what I've heard is that after the news broke, after they had been busted, so to speak, they went back into their white paper and then they removed the image of the development team. Okay, well, then that had to have happened on the 22nd then, since that was the last day it was modified, which makes sense because I was on it on the 23rd and there was no pictures of any development team. So if they did it on the 22nd, that makes sense why I didn't see it. But my question is, this guy didn't respond to the Twitter until the 24th. So why would Ethconnect have gone into the white paper and removed anything 2 days prior to the guy admitting that it wasn't him? That doesn't make sense to me either. And I am usually on top of these things. I was one of the first people to take a look at that white paper, and I am telling you that there was no development team on there. I've called my friends that told me about it, that saw it before I did, and I'm asking them, hey, when you were on that white paper, did you see any pictures of the development team? No. Okay. Now, I gotta say, at first glance, it looks very convincing. You know, the background and, you know, all seems to match what is currently on the white paper, the design here against the white background. There's only one problem though, and that's the font. There are 30 pages in this document. There's different color fonts. There is bold and regular font, but they're consistent. It's the same font through all 30 pages of this document. So why is it that this piece here that was allegedly taken from their white paper, now this here seems to match, but this part doesn't? This whole part here underneath these images is a completely different font than what is on the rest of the white paper. So why would they keep the same font even in black type? You know, they've got black type in here, right? They've got the black type, and it matches the font of the green type. But why would they keep the same font through 30 pages of documentation and then change it when it comes to this? Don't know. I don't know. That is something else that just doesn't add up for me. Now, what does all this mean? I don't know. What I can tell you is that I have noticed when it comes to these type of platforms is that people want them to fail. They don't even have to have any involvement in it. It could have absolutely nothing to do with you, but people just want it to fail. Ethconnect is a perfect example. How long does something have to be around before you stop calling it a scam? Ethconnect has done nothing but help people get out of situations. Yes, it has made rich people richer, but it has also helped people get out of credit card debt, and it has also saved people from foreclosure. But if 10 years from now, Ethconnect decides to close its virtual doors, people are going to say, yep, I told you. I told you it was a scam. Just for the gratification of being right about something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But now, Ethconnect has responded to the allegations by saying that it was their opponents trying to sabotage them, which was my first thought, because again, putting a semi-famous guy's face that lives in your hometown and putting it on a website that is going to be absolutely massive, I don't buy that any rational person would think that that's a good idea. And you know, I've also seen the video of the guy going to the place where they said they're doing business and everything, you know, whatever. You know, you cannot sit there and tell me that an organization is going to solicit $8 million from someone and say, hey, I am located at 123 Main Street, and not be there. Because again, a room full of people would probably, one of them would say to themselves, you know what, somebody is probably going to stop by. Not at the top of Mount Everest. I'm talking about in downtown Tokyo at one of the biggest buildings that there is. We're going to say that we're there and keep our fingers crossed and hope no one decides to show up after giving us their money. That doesn't make any sense to me. So where am I at? I'm at the same place where I was when I made the first video. This doesn't change anything for me. Now, I could be completely wrong, okay? But I am calling BS on the whole scandal piece. I believe that it is someone with mediocre Photoshop skills just trying to cause drama, and because that is unfortunately the world that we live in. But I am very interested to hear your comments. Please leave them below and let's start a dialogue about it. Other than that, thanks for watching and God bless.